The protest led by Omoyele Sowore for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has begun right now as I speak with you in Abuja. And it is meant to pass a message and to demand for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are supposed to be there and you are not there, please find your way right there. Anything you have to do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must do it for him. If you are in Abuja and you are not there now, please, I beseech you, I beg you, go there and show your solidarity and also lend your voice to demand. We want more than 1 million people marching to Aso Rock. Now, let me tell you something that you need to know. When you find yourself, if you discover that you are not really eager to project and to speak, and you are not feeling this anger within you regarding what Nigeria is doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just know that the forces of darkness that are holding our freedom by holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are fighting your spirit so that you don't resist their strongholds on you. Because except we resist, if we don't resist, we cannot be free. Even scripture says it, that resist the devil and he will flee. If you don't resist, he won't flee. So if you are there, you're finding it cold in your heart, you're not enthusiastic about texting, sending messages, posting on social media about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu yesterday, or 2 days ago, 18th of October, when Mr. Joseph Okuchukwu demanded, and asked that we all join in tweeting, in posting, in sending message all over social media concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only on that day. Majority of us are just there because we feel, sometimes this spirit that keeps all of us wanting to do our own thing. When one calls it, you say, why would he be the one to tell me to do anything? Why would he be the one to say what we have to do? Why would he be the one to? You just have preference to listen to others without listening to others. As long as that person is saying the right thing, and what that person is asking you to do is important to what we all need, which is our freedom, and by extension, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you should commit your time and your will to it. You should commit your time and your will to it. You must know that the evil that is in Nigeria is deep-seated. And if the evil people are not committed, they can't go this far. It takes commitment to go far in anything you are doing, positively or negatively. Do you know why evil is thriving in our community and system today? Because evil was promoted using social media, funding, and otherwise. And so few people began it. They began to influence others, forcefully influencing them, manipulating them, making them believe in what they are doing. And today, evil is almost everywhere. In fact, evil is everywhere. Any step you take, you must see evil. Look at what is happening in the contraption today. The evil has gotten to the climax, to the point where even the associations that represent people that say they are Christians, the association of people who claim to be Christians, representing Christians, are no more speaking for the people. A place where Christian Association of Nigeria is joining forces with the enemies, the killers, the Islamists, the politicians sponsoring these Islamists, the people coming to kill, maim, kill children, destroy things, take over communities. Today, as I speak to you, in Benue, in Plateau, and other parts of the north, including in Kwara, communities have been taken over by terrorists. They are living there. When we say take over, we're not saying they kill people and go. They are living there, and the community members are in IDP camps. Community owners are in IDP camps. The terrorists are in their land, living right now comfortably. There's a military. Do you know that? Big military base in Kaduna, in Borno, and other parts of the north. Do you know that? You know, when Buhari moved the military base to, is it Borno or so, I can't remember, you know, the headquarters over to that place, you know why he moved it there? Not because he thinks that he should secure you in the north or in the south or in the west or in the east. No, it was not for your security. It was for easier assimilation or bringing the terrorists into the military. It was easier for him to take the headquarters there so that they could control the military from the top, and then they can begin to recruit all these so-called repentant terrorists into the military. That is what is happening today. Over 300,000 militants, terrorists, kidnappers, and murderers, the Fulani tribe, from the Fulani tribe, who are Islamists, are now in the Nigeria military. They are now part of the security or the power structure in the contraption. So when we tell you that the contraption is not owned by you, you don't have a stake in it, get it clear and understand what it means. When you put the enemy in charge of power, you are saying that you want them to take control and take over and deal with the people. You think it is coincidence that Boko Haram, Ansaru, ISIS, ISWAP, and all these dangerous military terrorist organizations and joining with the military of the particular country, you think it's coincidence that they are being brought in? These are the same people that you were told were invaders coming from Mali, from Niger, from Somalia, from Sudan and other parts of Africa, coming to invade communities in a place they call a territorial. They claim that it has a territorial integrity called Nigeria, a place where they say there is a government. And you know what government means? Government is in charge of control. Government is in charge of security. Government is in charge of making sure that the territory of that particular place under its sovereignty or jurisdiction is totally taken care of. And terrorists are entering from the border. The border is so porous. The border is so open. The terrorists are coming from the northern borders with weapons, AK-47, heavy pump actions, and so many things, and rocket-propelled grenades and propelled grenades and so kind of air-to-surface missiles and all of that, all those things coming into the contraption, and they are now taking in. They claim they have been caught. They claim they are training them. They now bring them into the military. The military represents the control, the power of every nation. In fact, you judge a nation by the strength of the military. Now, if terrorists are the ones now taking over your military, taking the guns and ammunition, what do you think they are going to do to protect you? You think they have come to protect you? No. That thing that brought them in, which they are fighting for, that was instituted by Usman Dan Fodio, take over the territories and dip the Quran in the sea. That thing they are fighting for, that made them pick up arms, that thing that they were trained and groomed from childhood to believe in, that thing that they said their religion has given to them, and the resources in your land, everything about you being their slaves, killing you and butchering you, taking your women, killing the ones they're going to take and kill, and take the ones they're going to take and rape the ones they're going to take, subjecting you as a slave. That thing that have been told them, that every land must be conquered, that is what they are going to achieve. Because now you have given them your guns, and you think the Nigeria government, you think they are fools? You think they don't know what they are doing? No, they know what they are doing. They are pretending they don't know what they are doing, but they know that giving these people arms is saying that, I'm telling you that they have given over the control mechanism of the power to take over the land from you. That's what they're telling you. And you should know that before they can give these people arms, they are the ones in charge of that mission. Because you don't give anybody arms when you are not the one in charge of the mission. Because when you give them arms, you are giving them arms to execute a mission. So if they are going to execute any mission, it simply means that that mission, you giving them the arms, you are the chief visionary or the chief priest or the chief person in charge of that mission. So if you hear anything about terrorism, killings, and the increase of terrorism, and you see them negotiating, the negotiations are not for your safety. The negotiations are for your killing. Please, wherever you are today, it is time we rise. We join Omoyele Sowore. Some of you are just so wicked that he's doing all he's doing. This is someone who has been consistent all these years. You see his track records. He has been speaking for everybody. He has been fighting. He's you know, this one is not, he's an open book, but yet you want to criticize, you post it on social media to discourage other people not to come to join him to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You guys are evil. You guys are evil. And the time has come for us to see something is about to happen. Some of you don't know, but you must know today, because the time has come for Chukwu Okike to manifest himself in different ways, in powerful ways. I tell you, Biafra is here. You must know this. And let me tell you something. Nigeria is already crumbling. It won't last. You see everything that is happening now, all these things they are doing, they are just struggling. When you kill a chicken, they struggle, but it's dying, but it's struggling. It's jerking seriously, but it's struggling, but it's dying because it's already cut through. The throat have been slit, it's dying. So when you see all these things happening, and I told you when I began this video that the evil that you see today everywhere was promoted and carried out by people. People put their heart and everything to it. So if you want good to take over, you must put your heart into it. No, see, why is it that evil people are easy? They find it easy. They find it easy to come together, to bond, no matter their differences, just to make sure that their evil gain ground. Ask yourself that question. Why is it that people who are on the good side don't really see this as a strength? Don't really think in that direction? You want to bring down the other person when you know the other person is actually doing the right thing. I'm not talking about people who are doing the wrong thing. We have lots of them in Biafra land doing the wrong thing, using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name, defrauding you, taking your resources. Those ones are criminals. I'm not saying you should join forces with them, but when you find people who are there, who are speaking for the just cause, and who are promoting. Look at Joseph Okechukwu called for this. I looked at on all through social media. Few people were just responding. Some people didn't bother. They were doing their own thing. After all, he's not a member of IPOB organization. After all, who is he? After all, everybody wants to show themselves. That's what you believe. We must begin to come together and do the right thing. When you see someone who is promoting good, whether you know them or not, push it. That's what I do. I share. Once I see what you are doing is great, I share. Because you know why? When I share, my own friends will see the messages and they'll read through. They will gain inspiration from it. They can also share, or they can pass the message, or they can gain knowledge to help them on how they can continue their lives and know what next to do. We must stand strong. Those of us who are on the path of truth, we must begin to do the right thing. We are really in hard times and difficult times. Evil is spreading, and these days where money has become the central truth for evil people, and the evil scripture says money, and it is evident. We can see it right now that money is causing lots of evil and devastation. Even the young people now growing up, what they believe in is money. The world has gotten so corrupt that now they are beginning to indoctrinate children growing up with money, so that when they come up, they can bribe them with monies, and they think that once they get money, they can do anything, and damn the consequences. But we that are custodians of truth must begin to express the knowledge of the consequences of every action to our generation. And this is where we preach these kinds of messages. You share them far and wide so that the younger generation can get it, so that the older generation can get it. Be part of spreading the truth when you find the truth, for God's sake. Don't be a self-hater by hating people who have not offended you. You don't know them. You are hating them for nothing, just because you saw them talking against an evil or something that is happening that you think that you are loyal to. No, you don't do that. You have to get to the place where you are decentralized on your mind, your mindset decentralized, where you know when to say go on and you know where to say no, you have done wrong here. You have to get to that point, not follow and follow and follow anyhow you like. Not that. When I began to criticize Simon Ekpa, I was with him. I was strongly doing things. I was working with all my heart, writing, doing things for the organization or for the group. But when the evil showed up, I pointed it. And some of you don't even know where the genesis of anything began. So Simon came online and called us saboteurs. People who are pointing out wrong that is coming. People who are pointing out the wrong, the evil. And you're calling them saboteurs. Instead of you guys to tell him, hey man, you are wrong here. Get down to these people and apologize to them. After all, we're older than him now. Don't we have respect again? Even if a child today comes up and is appointed a leader, you need to disrespect younger people, call younger people criminals when they have not stolen anything from you. And some of you today are carrying such kinds of narrative. You should know when to say stop and when to say let's go. Criticize and also follow the right thing. And that's the problem we have in Igbo land. We think once we have a mindset about someone, whatever they do is to us can never be wrong. And when they are offending, rather than putting them through, you hail them to their death or to their destruction. Look at where Simon is now. Look at him. If he had followed the precepts according to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we wouldn't be here. We were advising him, we were telling him. But because of self-aggrandizement, I want to be in control, I want to be the one, let it be that it is my thing that is running. I will open this, I will destroy what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done. IPOB is no more, and ESN is no more. It is now BLA, it's now this, blah, blah, blah. Selfishness. If everybody begin to go that way, now I choose my own, I get some money, I equip some people, I begin to call my own name, I give my own brand name, another person does that, before you know it, we'll destroy ourselves. Because the contraption, they have the money, British Empire, they have the money. They will choose one of those groups, bribe them, we'll begin to fight within ourselves. And if you want to bribe them, they don't come directly, just like what you see in Simon's group when Ngozi Rabozi came. They won't come directly to you. You won't even know they're the ones sponsoring you. But because your mindset is not clear, you're about money. You are too conscious of money. You will fall. You say, this one is a good contributor. You bring the person in. This person is bringing money. This person is a good contributor. You bring the person in, not knowing that this person is being funded and using your details. Everything you are saying is in their hands. They're having your secrets, everything. They're taking it to the contraption. You might have a good heart, but when people are pointing this, because of the blindness you have based on money, you point to those who are telling you that this is wrong, this is what is happening. You call them criminals. And that is what has cost him where he is right now. That's what has cost him where he is right now. I pray Chukwuokike will help him. And I believe it's going to help him. All he needs to do is change his heart and his method. Come back online to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted of him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't say people should follow him so that he will get his own group, so that he will open his own Biafra government, so that he will start causing confusion, so that he will start sponsoring criminals like Gentle and Butuzo, killing and maiming and kidnapping and butchering people like Fulanis are doing. So if you have not seen those videos, you need to see them. I want to appreciate you guys. Please share this video on all your social media platforms. Join the protest if you have not joined. It is important. We must stand strong for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is time. I want to let you know that Nigeria is going down. Something is about to happen. Something is happening in the realm of the spirit, and it is time it's going to manifest. And I want you to be part of it, and be part of it by continually lending your voice to the mandate. Being part of it. It is important. Be part of it. It's very, very important and fundamental. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and please stay focused and blessed. God bless you. Very good.